Stepping into the Providence Children's Museum, there's something so extraordinarily special that shines through. From the thoughtfulness of the exhibits, the fact that families are expressing so much joy, communicating together, playing together. There's definitely a sense of delight that permeates the building. I think that, combined with the amazing social service focus of this museum, makes it not only unique among children's museums, but really a bright spot in the world.
What we want to explore is free play. That's really what we work towards. And really that allows the child to experience their true selves, where they actually can go and explore, build blocks, go down to waterways, interact with water and bubbles.
Free play is really important because it allows children the freedom to be creative, to problem solve on their own, to think of new things that are not scripted, that are not prescribed, that are not right in front of them on a video screen. It really does allow children to go back to what children are supposed to be.
One of the things I'm most delighted about is the way the kids own the museum, and they own it because of all the work we do behind the scenes and our focus on sort of free play, right? They own it because they can choose what they do here.
It's fun. They can do their thing in a safe environment, and they enjoy doing it.
The most exciting initiative that we have before us is something that we're lovingly called the Creativity Takeover. This new initiative will not only bring local artists, creatives, designers, and engineers to collaborate on immersive experiences for kids. I think it has the potential to really bring our community together in ways that we haven't seen before, and create a new generation of innovators and creative thinkers.
Our staff are really looking for opportunities to explore, whether that be through technology, whether it be through innovation, whether it be through exploring through cultural advancements throughout the state of Rhode Island.
Knowing the mission of this organization, knowing where technology is going, is how do we marry both those things together to make sure that children continue on that path of innovation and creativity, that they don't get boxed in with just one way of exploring in their room, in their bed with an iPad. We have to identify the next steps in bringing technology in and continuing that idea of play and creativity.
The museum has actually been participating in an AmeriCorps program for over 20 years now. It's been one of the biggest outreach efforts that we've been able to have at the museum by going out into the communities that we're serving and the communities where children call this place home.
So how does our AmeriCorps team take those values and bring it to the way they set up an after-school classroom? It takes, for example, the idea that the museum is a beautiful place, right? This is a very carefully designed place where kids are treasured and they see it. Everything here is kept up, everything is beautiful and designed to be interactive and be engaging to kids. The other collaborations are, of course, with our community partners, whether it's the Boys and Girls Clubs, Children's Friend. It's really important that we team with folks to get out there to make all of our work better.
It's not only what you see within these four walls that we have to offer. There's a program called Families Together that we have, and this is an avenue where children have an ability to have visitation with their parents that they might not normally have.
We created the program as a pilot in 1991, and the purpose and the design of the program is to help families separated by abuse or neglect rebuild the relationships. We want the children to have positive memories and interactions with their parents, because we're assuming that since they have been removed from their parents' care, that relationship has been fractured and they've been traumatized as a result of that.
This is real grassroots stuff, and it impacts children and families. So obviously it's a really rewarding community service engagement to be involved in, and that's why so many of the people that serve on the board of the Children's Museum serve for 5, 10, 15 years.
Welcome to the Providence Children's Museum.
Come on in, walk around, see what we have.
I hope that you will be surprised. You'll find joy and discovery in everything that you do.
The extraordinarily important mission of the Children's Museum, which is to educate, to inform, and to have a place where children and their families can come together.
If you like to go on a boat, and who doesn't like to go on a boat? We're from Rhode Island. If you like to play in the water, again, we're from Rhode Island. We have water.
The museum has benefited millions of children and families who have visited. You should never underestimate all of the wonderful learning, development, and joy that the museum has brought to our community over the years.
I am delighted to be able to recognize the Providence Children's Museum on its 40th birthday. It's 40 years of helping children and families to learn, to grow, to mature. It's an example of what we can do working together to enable young people particularly to reach their full potential and to contribute to our community. So happy birthday.